I'm gonna guess that you have probably played on a reed that's too hard. I would guess it's because you wanted to sound good and the reed at its harder state sounded better to you. So ask yourself, is that true? Well, I think it's super normal, especially when you're starting out with reed making. And oftentimes, we don't listen to the peep of the reed enough. Really, the peep and the crow are going to tell you what to do and how to scrape on your reed to make it play. Now, this reed, if I give it a crow, it's just a little hard. A little dry right now. Let's dunk it in there. So first I'm going to peep it by just putting the tip of the reed in my mouth. And then I'm going to give it a crow by putting closer to the thread in my mouth. But notice how it takes a little effort to get the lower octave in. And so if I were to play this reed right now, it would be just a little bit too hard. So go ahead and give your reed a crow and take a look. What is going on? The tip looks pretty good. It's thin. And if you look at my diagram, we really want reeds to be thinner on the outside and the tip, and then thicker in the middle of the tip here. But if the vibrations, if it's peeping like my reed did, the vibrations are coming through the tip of the reed, but they're just not getting to the heart of the reed and through the rest of the reed. So I would look in these areas right here and right here. So let's take a look on this reed. Plaque in again. Okay. You can use your finger to tilt your plaque up when it's wet, and then you can really see the shading. You notice on the right side, it looks a little thick right above the tip. And actually, my shading in the middle, we want that to be thicker, but mine might be slightly too thick, specifically right over here. And you can take too much out right there, and then your reed will be bright and shrill. So if I do anything, it'll be just a dusting. But I'm gonna save that for last. Then I'm gonna look at this side. Oh, look at the difference between this tip and this tip. This tip, hopefully you can see, is much thicker right here. So if I were to scrape this reed to get it to crow just a little bit freer, to get the vibrations in, I'm gonna first look right here on the sides, on the corners of the tip, and see if I can free up some vibrations there. So which side was it? Okay, this side looks good. Ah, it was this side. And you'll notice I'm just gonna do the smallest amount. I'm being super precise with my knife, using the top few millimeters. And I'm not going to take much off yet. Remember, you can always take more cane off, but you can't put it back on. When you're finishing a reed, I really feel like a lot of the final touches come from just evenness in the tip and finding those thick places. And then also listening to the peep and the crow. I'm going to have a live stream, my first live stream on Thursday, this Thursday at 6 o'clock. I'm calling it The Peep and the Crow because you learn by the peep and the crow what to do to your reed to make it play better. And if you're not using the peep or the crow of the reed to dictate where you scrape, then you're just guessing. And so guessing means you may make a reed and you may not. So it's very important to understand that. Oh, look, that looks so much better. Look at the shading now. Let's give it a crow. Wow, look how much that freed it. That is amazing. And all I did, you saw the adjustments. I just took the smallest amount right here. So really look in the corners of the reed, on the sides of the tip. That's where we are. I didn't touch the middle at all. I could take a little more out right here because it looks a little more hefty, but I'm gonna leave it right now and let it rest just a little bit Actually, I take that back. I'm gonna take just this little scrape right here to even it out. Okay. Yeah, so the live stream is this Thursday at 6. We'll be talking about how to really peep the reed and crow it effectively to learn how to scrape and where to scrape based off of what you hear in the peep and the crow. And then we'll talk a little bit about my reed making course that is coming up very soon. So if you have questions or you want to see how I learn and scrape based off the peep and the crow, then I would love to have you join me. Again, that'll be this Thursday at 6 o'clock. Let's crow this reed now after I took that little bit out. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna take my oboe out and test this here in a little bit and start some more blanks. So hope to see you on Thursday, and I hope this video was helpful. See you next time.